Yo, what's up, guys? So I'm here doing another job in another car wash. You know how we do it. I'm gonna wash the small car right here. It's not as bad. Like, it actually looks, well, it's dirty, of course, but it's not as bad. But anyway, I'm just vlogging for you guys so that you guys see how much and how hard I am working and how hard you could be working too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm facing the side. This is torture, but it's good lighting. Not gonna lie, man. Yeah, as you can see, that's my vehicle. Let's go unpack. Wait, let me show you guys how it looks. It doesn't look bad. You know, it's only like these dirts around. Otherwise, the inside really doesn't look bad, honestly. I kind of like how clean ladies are, you know. Of course, it's gonna be clean when you don't have children. But anywho, not to like. Otherwise, look, man. That's how the car looks. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So yeah, I'm about to turn this into like a whole new car, man. Plus, I gotta make it look clean, you know, like brand new type of clean. Look at that. Nothing bad. Like some areas here I can still reach. Okay, let's get to the unpacking. You know what I'm saying? Just want to make this clear for you guys. Those are my equipment for those who don't know. This is the power washer. I bought it for like at least 1.5. You know, you can also do the same. If you work hard enough, you will be able to buy this. You know, so keep working hard, and I'm telling you, everything here, man, you're gonna get. You know, I also bought this power hose for 3 something. You know, but you don't have to start with any of these. Like, I'm about to show you what I started with and what I didn't start with, you know. But otherwise, this is it. Like my vacuum cleaner here, right here. I'm gonna unpack everything for you guys, just show you where to start, how to start. You know, you don't need a lot of equipment, honestly, because most of these things I didn't even start with, you know, like at all. Now I just have a bunch of stuff. It kind of looks silly, but anyway, even this car, I had to carry all of these on my own, you know. But anyway, let me unpack for you guys. So we have the, I'll show you the proper container, but this is for the tire. You know, the brushes, this is for the tire, the brush for the inside as well. Hello, sir. I'm good, how are you?
I'll tell you one thing, because Saturday morning early, I'm going to go like early, Victoria.
Okay.
Yeah, but it will be Friday, we're not busy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, there right there was my other customer, you know what I'm saying? Give you like a little inside. See, like hard work pays off, guys. You know. And I'm not saying leave anything you're doing, you know. Car wash business, if it's for you, it's going to be for you, man. You have to love doing this, or otherwise you're gonna start it and suffer a little bit, you know. And you don't want that. You actually don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm about to show you what I started with because it's not a lot. It really isn't. You know, but once you guys get a hang of it, once you guys see what's happening, you will understand, you will upgrade, you will keep finding things to use, you know, making yourself better every single time. But otherwise, let me just show you. So what I started off was this bucket right here. I had the soap, the, what's it called, shampoo, I think. Yeah, shampoo soap. You can get it in any yeah, you can get it at garage, I think. Also Medas if you're like in South Africa, but otherwise you can get it at Medas. I'll show you like the proper things. You can also get this for like 80 something. The soap I buy the 5 liter. I'll show you when I get home. But otherwise, I also have this for like the seats and everything. I usually don't use this a lot. I usually use it for something else, but I'll show you. And also this shine for the inside works like something magic, man. I also started with this as well. Let me just put everything that I started with inside. Right, I started with these guys. This is very beneficial. Like, you could make a lot of money using this, man. Also this brush, you know, for tires. I use this for the tires, and I also use this for the tires, like with this spray as I'm done cleaning the tires. You guys will see, right? And then with the towels, I cut a old like shirt up for the windows, and like once I'm done cleaning the car, and this cloth right here, and this. That's what I started with. That's like basically all the equipment you guys kind of need, and then all you need is like a vacuum as well, you know. But also I use this, I forgot to mention, I use this bath for the inside of the car, just the cupboards and not just to rough it up a little bit, you know. That's what I started with. And then later on, as I made money, I finally bought myself a hose because I didn't have a hose. I had to use other people's hoses or fill up a bucket, run around a couple of times, just spraying the car with the bucket of water, and then the power wash, and then all these other brushes and like these other cloths as well. I would love it if you guys bought microfiber towels, you know what I'm saying, because you're gonna make a lot of money and the car's gonna be like actually clean. I also bought this big ass microfiber towel as well for like wiping once I'm done, you know. And then yeah, the shit. That's what I started with. Thank you. Okay guys, what you want to do is fill up a bucket of water. Don't put the soap in yet, and then put it in. All right, just enough, as much as you think it would work for you guys, you know. And then if you have a power wash, if you don't, you can just like make sure that your water comes out at a pressure that does. See all those nice bubbles? Nice. Okay, so I'm about to get started with rinsing the car. I know I'm going to do it with my other hand occupied because I need both hands to handle this gun, but I'm gonna try my best for you guys, you know. I'll just take these out of the way. Oh, let me just find like a good setup. Let me see. Damn. What if I put it down though? It's like the bottom of soap. I think that should be okay. So what you're gonna do when we're rinsing, when we're washing, people think they know how to wash a car and stuff like that. But what you wanna do is start from the top going down. When you're rinsing, when you're washing, everything, you know. Let me show you. Okay, hopefully you guys saw that. Right, now I'm gonna fetch my oh yeah, my sponge is always inside. Right, okay. The water looks nice, so bubbly, just the way I wanted it to be. Where's that brush? Okay, I'm gonna put in the brush so long because I don't want to have to go back there and start all over again. So like I said, from the top going down, which means if you're doing the top side, you have to do the whole top side before you go down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm glad to have you guys join me on another car wash. You know, 20 years old and started the car wash business, and you know, it's never too late to start something. You know, man, get that paper, work hard. You know, and one day you'll be paid. You know, but anyway, as you guys can see, I'm starting from the top going. It seems like a lot of work, but I'm telling you, man, this type of leniency and provision, I would say, if I'm using the right words, but basically, if you do it right, your customers will notice, you know, no scratches, no nothing, just start from the top, going down. You will see a lot of things, man, a lot of difference. People are gonna love the way you wash the car, man, and they'll be excited to call you again because they know you did a great job on the first one, you know. Like I said, from the top, going down. So just like that. So you're gonna have to go like on the car maybe 3 times or so, because there's the top, and then the second part where the windows are, and then the third part at the bottom, and then the fourth with the tires, if I should say. So yeah, this type of work, man, requires patience, requires dedication. You know, some days are not good, some weeks even. There was a week where I was like literally sitting at home just waiting for people to call, you know. But the best way to tackle such a thing, if you don't see any customers coming to you, go to them. Yeah, go to them. Give someone a free wash, even if to attract more people, so that you are seen, you know, washing cars. A lot of people will see your hard work and then they will want to call you. If they haven't seen anything, then they might not. They might even forget you. But once they see you, they're like, oh yeah, I remember there was a guy who gave me like a piece of paper or something. I wanted to wash my car. You know, that's what I do. Could also benefit you too, you know. Like, learn from my mistakes. It's good that you haven't started. Now you get to learn through me. Every video that I will be posting, you will see. You know, I'm just giving you guys like a little lecture as I'm washing the car. Hope you guys don't mind, you know. When I posted the last video, someone said I should put loose music there because it was a bit boring. I'm sorry. Lejoni was his name. Thanks, man. I will keep that in mind when I'm making this video as well. You know, but low-key kind of need my cameraman, man. Like, I need a cameraman, like a solid one. If I wake up at 8, that nigga wakes up at 8 too, man. But I don't have that right now, so I'm just gonna use myself. You know, I can only depend on myself in most things. You know, I started this and I gotta finish. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's do this. Notice how I'm washing like the thing before it goes up. You know, that way I get to cover every spot on this car. and make sure that it's actually clean. When you're washing some cars, you will notice that as you're like brushing through, you will get like a few hot spots, like make you slow down or something. You just focus on the area that is hard, and then your car will be clean. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm done with like the middle part. Now I just have to do the lower part, which is this part, right? Which I have to go like literally on my knees, you know. And yeah, just cover everything like that. Notice how I'm going left to right. I'm not going in circles. I'm not doing any out of that. Because once you start going in circles, you pick up the dirt from the bottom and bring it up. And once you do that, you're basically going to scratch your car. You know. But yeah, looky liking this though, man. And I zoomed out my camera to 0.5 because at 1, I didn't even know. Is that a degree or something? But anyway. But yeah, I zoomed it out more so that you guys can see because I'm really, really close to the car. And the camera's helping with that. You know, it seems like I'm a bit far, but I'm not that tall, guys. But yeah, look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that shine. But yeah, like I said, man, this requires a lot of dedication, a lot of patience, a lot of work. You know, you gotta keep at it. I wish it was the only thing I'm doing because I'm still in school, you know, which is like derailing me just a little bit. I'm not saying drop out of school, whoa. And I'm doing both. You can also do both. But if you focused on it alone, if you do house calls, things like that, you will make a lot of money. In less than a year, you will probably have made 10,000. That much I can guarantee you. Because if I can make 1.5 to buy the power washer in less than a month, you can do the same. You literally can do the same. So yeah, like I said, this thing requires hard work. In order for you to reach that level, you need to really work hard. You need to show people what you can do when you're doing it. So it's a little advice from me. I think I'm just gonna leave it here and then I'll show you once I'm doing the inside. But I don't think you guys need like okay, I'll do a video on how I wipe because I use different cloths for the windows and such. You probably just look at my last video on this. So I forgot to do like a video on the tires. Remember I sprayed the tires just before, so I'm just gonna spray them again just to make them a little wet, you know, so I can start using the brush I told you about. Just sweep away any dirt, you know, so it's covered up in the tire. There you go. And I'm just gonna do this with the sponge as well, you know, just to make sure I got that dirt out. I'm about to do the next tire. Like I said, I'm gonna spray it first, and then the brush. I'm just forcing in these little pipes here, right here. Sometimes the tire looks way better when they're clean, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just gonna do the rest of the tires just the way I showed you. You know, look how clean the car is already. I didn't wipe it, I didn't do nothing, just plain washing. Looks way better now, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna do the other two and then I'll get back to you guys. So I stepped on my pad for a moment there, but anywho, I had to move the carpet back so that we get any spot that we missed, you know? But anywho, really isn't a big of a deal as long as you wipe the car. I don't spray that thing for the car. I just want to make sure I cover all the spots properly because since the car moved back, I am not quite sure where the dirt is. You know, so I'm just gonna do the whole tire again, or most of it. You know, but yeah, I'll just do that, and then I'll show you. Should I show you how to wipe the windows? Yeah, I think I just need to show you guys how to wipe the windows, and then you guys will be good. Because wiping the cars is pretty simple. Anyone can do it. If you follow what I said about starting from the top going down, you will wipe the car very clean. But you need a separate towel for that. I do use separate what's the towels for the thing for the windows as well, like I said. But I'll show you. I'll show you that. Okay, let me show you guys how I use the towels. for the windows. Alright, but I need to clean out this water first. I need to take out this water. I need clean water for this next part. Yeah, I need clean water for the next part. Okay. Yeah, let me just. So I got my clean water. Like, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm gonna rinse first. You know what I'm saying? My hand is already dyed. Gotta switch hands. Okay. Guys, that I use two cloths. I use a wet one and a dry one. Let me just show you what I use. I told you I used this old shirt I took, you know, but it works like a miracle. So let me just show you guys. Let me just try it. Oh, how am I gonna put this? Okay, so I have a two-hand method. I don't know if you guys can see how it looks. You see properly. So, okay. So you're gonna like wipe it, because there are these like marks, like water drops that dried off, that you need to take out with the wet cloth, right? The microfiber works best in such situations. It does leave like small water marks, but we just have to like make it wet again, you know, and then just wipe the whole thing quick. And then just as it's drying, you kind of take your other cloth and boom, literally, I can literally see myself right now, like, properly. You know, look at that. It looks brand new. I don't know if you guys can see though. Like, look, nice and shiny. You know, and I'm just gonna do that with the other mirror, other windows. You know, as well, just like that. Just like that. But don't forget, once you're doing the outside, you have to open the car and do the inside. Then your window will be perfect. I'm telling you, a lot of people forget that, and I used to forget it as well when I was starting off. I forgot a lot of things when I was starting off. But now, because I've done it so many times, I even do it without like noticing that I did it. I'll ask myself afterwards, did I do it? And then when I go back, like, oh, okay, it looks clean, you know. But otherwise, I get it done, you know. The car will look like very brand new after everything is done. Look at that, man. If that ain't clean, I don't know what is. I do not know what is. So yeah, I'm starting off with the windows, as you guys can see. And this is the process, man. This is the process. This is the work that you have to put in. The detailing of everything, you know. Still have to show you guys my pamphlets and stuff. Haha, not a pamphlet, a flyer. Yes, got it right. A flyer. Because people need to see that you're professional, you know. Work you can do yourself, you know. I know what I'm gonna do next month, because I'm doing an operation on my hand, so the car wash business will have to slow down. Maybe I can get someone to wash for me. But anyway, I'll worry about that when the time comes. Look at how, like, I'm good at my job and I love it. I absolutely love it. Taking a video and washing the car usually takes longer, but I'm enjoying it so far, you know. If someone does ask for me to wash the car again today, they will have to wait, unfortunately, because I'm making this for you guys, no one else but you. Okay, now that you guys have seen how clean this looks, how clean it looks, I think you guys can handle it from here. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do the outside, you know, properly. But I love the way it looks. Let me show you guys properly. Yeah, I love the way it looks, you know. Otherwise, this is what I use, man. This is what I use to wipe this car, these cars properly. it's nice and big. I can like, there's this method where I use both hands, just throw it and just drag it like that, and then it just wipes most of the top part for myself, and then for any other part like that. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna show you guys to tackle this part, the inside properly, you know, because you kind of have to look at those finer details to make your customer proud. So yeah, okay, let me show you guys what I do with the tires. Remember the spray I was talking about, and then this brush as well. You know, the tire has to be nice and dry, and then can you guys see? I'm just gonna spray it. Oh man, come on. Okay, just gonna spray it all over like that. You don't have to spray it as much, but it's much easier for me to do so. And then all you have to do is this. All you literally have to do is that. Alright. All you have to do is that, and then the tire will be nice and shiny. It will last for at least a week. That's what I noticed, at least a week. And I'll show you the mixture that I put in for this bottle right here, but look how shiny that is. Look how shiny that is. And let me go to the next tire, just maybe it will show you a little better on this side, because I'm not sure. I'm just taking a video and hoping that you guys see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh yeah, you don't have to use a sponge. A lot of people use sponges, but a brush works properly for me, you know, because of my hands. This area right here, this area right here does not work properly if I'm using like a brush, the sponge. The brush is much more convenient for me, you know. Plus it does a way better job. Honestly, that's what I believe, and I don't have to waste my liquid thing, you know. The brush will make it so. Okay, look how shiny the tire looks, man. All I'm saying is I know what I'm doing, and you should listen and follow what I'm doing, so that it's much easier for you to do what I'm doing. My phone is like literally at 5% or something. So what I'm gonna do with the inside, I'm just gonna take these mats out and wipe them or wash them. I think they need a little washing. So I'm gonna put that shampoo I showed you guys, that soap, use the brush them, dry them, put them back, and then hoover on the mats, hoover on the car seats just a little bit, and then wipe them. I use a different cloths, like you need a couple of cloths. So just wipe here, it's wet, you know, just wipe it before you use that other shine thing I showed you, you know. But that's it. What's up guys, so I am done with the wash. I wish I could show you guys the final result, but the car's gone. The lady just left, but otherwise I showed you most of it, man. What you need to do, what you need to consider. Also, I had to do the interior of this one. These are the mats. They were very dirty, so I had to clean them with water. I usually don't clean them with water, but anywho, she gave me 200. Man, look at that. Profit is being made. I did the inside of this, like literally it was super dirty. I only did the carpets and whatnot. This part is part of the outside wash, not gonna lie, so I'm not gonna do that. She didn't ask me to do it. Just open here, nice and clean, you know. Otherwise that's it, you know. So I just had another lady come by and say I should come and wash another car. I think 2. I don't know if she's there or not, but I'm gonna check. I'm not gonna show you the whole video. I'm just gonna make this one video. Today I'm just gonna concentrate on washing her cars. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I might do an interior so that you guys can see like the final result, like the before and after, if it is dirty, so that I can show you how precise and how much I dedicate myself into cleaning the interior, you know what I'm saying? So shout out. Okay, sorry for this, but another perk, yeah, is driving such nice cars, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's always nice to drive like a BMW, you know, things like that, things you wouldn't normally drive on a regular day or regular basis. You know, it's inspiring me to get my own. Okay, I'm not a BMW fan, I'm sorry, but a similar car, a nice Benz would do for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a Benz lover, guys. Yeah. Isn't that something? My phone just fell in between the seats. You know, the trouble of not having a nice, whatchamacallit, like a nice thing to hold your phone. But otherwise, this is me, y'all. This is me. Looking off, like, look at this. Look at this car. I'm about to show you how it looks. Yeah, I'm about to show you how it looks outside. Otherwise, it's a neat car. Nice sports car for everybody, you know. Hey.